No blood.
No blood, as if that's like the achievement of that. For what?
Now your body's gonna move.
Yeah, of course your body's gonna move. Someone's running at you with a fucking knife. Hey guys, I'm Ben Willis, and today I'll be reacting to professional training footage.
Good job.
I don't know about you guys, but this surprised me. It's just not somebody you would expect to see. It'd be like seeing Elon Musk like pad up and start swinging. Like I say, the best thing about combat sports is it keeps you honest. So regardless of how much money you've got in the bank, your money's not going to help you. Someone's going to tap you regardless. It's going to keep you a lot more level-headed and grounded.
Nice.
In MMA, there's so much to think about. Yeah, he's doing the wrestling, he's doing the jiu-jitsu and things like that. It just makes it so much more complicated and harder. I don't think many people deserve the stick they get on the internet. The internet's a crazy place. People can say whatever they want with no backlash, and I don't think that's ever a good place to be. I think if someone wants to try something new, let them try something new. Like, you shouldn't be discouraged by the nonsense that's getting wrote on the internet, you know?
Prostě věřit jenom v sebe a v to, co člověk dělá, v ten trénink a že ho prostě odjede a dá do toho vždycky maximum.
On a proper scale, it would be good to see what kind of effect that really is having. But it's interesting to see, and if this kind of video went viral and became more mainstream, you'd maybe have people in their back garden swinging samurai swords around a bit more, you know? Lomachenko will do some things like he plays chess after matches, but then he will fight somebody who doesn't do that and maybe they can still win. I don't know if I'd be in a rush to put an eye patch on and dodge cubes coming at my head, but like I say, I can't say anything because he is who he is, you know, and it's working for him, so props to it. But that's where you get the outliers, you know, and the different styles, and what makes the sport great is everybody having the different styles. If everybody fought the same and everybody was taught A to B, then it's not going to be that fun to watch, you know.
That's athleticism. He was born with it.
When fighters were looking to drop weight to gain an advantage, BJ decided to move up in weight.
Yeah, at the time, yeah. Again, super unorthodox, but maybe keeps you level-headed when you're under pressure. If you're underwater and you're being able to just control your body and learn how to not overreact and things like that, I think that just translates into fighting. I'm not too sure about the fatigue and things like that when you're underwater as opposed to being on land. Yeah, I don't know about that kick. I think that's the point of if somebody's coming into something new, they don't know anything, they're a blank canvas, then the responsibility is not on them, it's on the coach. And if you've got a coach just letting her kick it like she's just trying to shut a door with her foot or something, then that's not her responsibility. She doesn't know to pivot a hip, twist a foot, keep the hands up by the head. Like, if she don't know, she don't know. But if the coach is just stood there aimlessly watching her just doing nonsense, yeah, I think the responsibility then falls on him. Like, are you just there for the paycheck and you're just like, yeah, awesome kick, when it's actually garbage, like. If she just wants to get a workout in, then so be it. But you can hear the coach going like, yeah, great shot. And it's like, it's not, it's terrible. Like, if you put it down, if you break it down, hands are low, there's no engagement of the shoulders and the hips when she's kicking or punching. So it's textbook-wise, it's not a great shot. But mate is saying it is, so she's gonna think it is. I probably am not getting the money he gets to coach her, so I can't hate it, you know, he's getting paid. GSP kind of started a lot of the functional training and things like that. Like the gymnastics and movement and things like that, I can definitely see how that correlates. Just having full control of your body is going to help in so many positions like scrambles and stuff like that. Being able to know where your base is and always be able to explode from different positions, that's going to help you a lot. So you can kind of see how that comes into play. Like I say, I don't necessarily think if I can do a front flip, it's going to help my wrestling ability, but being able to be disorientated, keep your balance, still be able to move and things like that, I think that can have its place, definitely.
Good. No blood.
No blood, as if that's like the achievement of that. But for anybody who's done like shin conditioning and kicking things, foot kicking that pipe, Like, because he's like giving it some welly as well, you know. It's not just like he's touching it, or it's one of those videos where you see people kicking it as a joke and someone's in the background whacking the pole with a stick. Yeah, fuck that, I'm not doing that. If he kicks that pole and fucks his shin up, can he train the next day? Do you know what I mean? Can he work on his kickboxing for the next week? That can like pull your progression down because now you're not able to train as much. So it's more on the importance of setting things up and finding the placement in them shots and the importance of that, as opposed to end of class, right, let's all kick each other's shins in for 50 minutes and then no one can walk the next day or come to training, you know. Like, to me it comes a little bit counterproductive at a certain stage, you know. That goes down to like some old Rocky stuff. But some of the exercises there, like I say, I've travelled around a lot and trained with a lot of people. I trained in Turkey for a little while and I had some coach do the same exercise with a barbell where you're supposed to punch forward. I'm not a fan of punching with big heavy dumbbells and things like that. To me, that's not going to increase my speed, that's going to fuck my rotator cuff up. You know, you don't have the tension in properly and you extend and you jar something. Now, again, counterproductive in the sense of how long is that going to take you out for, you know, because of something that could have been done a lot better. You see people in like commercial gyms and stuff, they'll finish their bicep curls and they pick up some weights off the side and they just start doing this. I'm like, man, your shoulders, I ain't going to thank you in the morning. Fuck's sake. For what? Why? Bare fish just, he's upside down like a bat and he's just cracking him in. I don't know, man. It comes to a point where it's just dangerous. Yeah, your brain just it basically shuts off as a safety mechanism, and if it understands this motion keeps happening, I need to switch down, I think that's when people lose their chin, you know. Learn how to use your hands real defensively, learn head movement, and let's not get our head punched in. Oh, fuck's sake. Again, I'm not staying at training if this is the end thing. I'm pretending I've got a meeting and I've got to leave. I'm not getting slapped in the ear. When's the next time he's going to be in the cage, blindfolded, with someone swinging a rope at him? Like, what are we doing here? Are we learning how... Fuck. Yeah, of course your body's going to move. Someone's running at you with a fucking knife. You're going to move. It's not... Remember that dodgeball film where someone's like, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball, and he's just steaming wrenches at people? All that takes is one wrong thing, and then you've knifed someone, yeah, and then where do we go from there? To me, that's just not even training. That's just someone needs to check in and see if everything's good, you know, like... That doesn't seem that wild. You see some training videos where people are like really trying to knock each other out. That just seems like hard sparring, and sometimes emotions are going to be high because the sport is naturally, it's a hard sport and you're punching someone in the face and you're kicking someone in the head, you know, like emotions are going to run, and there's going to be days you do need hard sparring, but at a professional level, you know. And as soon as you let emotions come in and start overtaking you when you're in anything, like, you don't react how you should react. Emotions serve no place in fighting. As soon as you start thinking that you want to hit somebody and you're chasing after them, you'll see that's going to be your worst session. The shots are never going to land. You try and knock someone out, you're probably not going to. As soon as you learn to like get rid of those emotions and just fight with a clear head, then that's where people will excel a lot. That's just work. Sometimes you end up off the mat, you just recenter, you know, or you end up in like a bit of a scramble and you just find your way back into the mat. I mean, if you're not around it all the time, maybe it looks a little bit mad, but nah, that's clean. There can be like shots open, like maybe that head kick was there, but they'll pull it, you know, they don't need to. They both know that shot's there and it's like a little reminder, but you don't need to like follow through on it every time, you know, because now you injure your training partner, who you're going to train with tomorrow, you know. Like, you're there to help each other rise, you're not there to win in the gym, so. So you see, when things become in trend, people will start to jump on it, and I'm not saying that's what he's done here, but if something's working for someone and someone sees, oh, that's working well, people naturally are going to gravitate to getting to where they want to be more efficiently and better, you know. Again, it comes down to everyone has different things. Some people might hate running, but then they find a love for swimming, and they may just never get up for them runs that they need to do. But if they enjoy swimming, then they may be there 4 times a week, and that can be their cardio builder, where they should be running. But so it's just finding, yeah, different things that people enjoy and where they're actually gonna turn up, you know. This like captured the whole scene, I feel, at that time. When this was going on, this was like, everybody was posting videos and just in their gym, just rolling around. Yeah, it just kind of took over everything. And I definitely see the same thing, it's just learning to control your body, be a lot freer. So I can see the importance of it. I don't think it's something that should take over a full session. Like, I feel like if you've got wrestling class, go to wrestling class, don't stay at home. But supplement that maybe afterwards. Like, you finish training, you're warm, now focus on your movement and kind of like being a lot looser and stuff, not so rigid. Every fighter will love to go to sparring. Sparring days are always the busiest days in the gym. Technique's a little bit quieter. Yoga is going to be even quieter. But then that comes down to like the GSP thing of doing the things that you don't want to do, regardless of if you want to do it or not, because you know that's going to better you in the future. So if you are a little bit stiff and you need to be to these classes, it's a point of, yeah, it might be boring as, but just turn up and get it done, because future you is going to thank you. Hey guys, I'm Ben Willis and I've been reacting to MMA training footage.